Hello again everyone, Age of June here. We are back with another League of Legends Shoutcast. This one has the player AF Legendary, who I know a lot of people know. Pretty sure he's the one who used to be... he streams on Twitch, and I think he always used to stream Best Something NA. It was always Best Something MA. So, he's going to be Nidalee. I'm betting he's going to be top, would be my guess. We've got a Vayne, and a Brand, and Alistar, and Udyr. Is this the Spirit Guard Udyr? I think it is Spirit Guard Udyr. I did not notice in the loading screen, which is unfortunate, but I don't know. We'll have to see. Looking at it, I think it might not be, actually, but we'll see. Because if he is, then when he switches stances, we'll see the aspect of whatever it is on the other side of him. Or behind him, really. So, looking forward to seeing. Alright, so it's going to be Nidalee top, and on the enemy team, I'm not sure if it'll be Annie or Zed top against him, but we'll have to see. Vayne is just harassing Zed here. Oh, and in comes the Annie, and Vayne's harassing her too. So these guys are going to have to go back. They were just messing around, obviously. I mean, there was no way that they thought that anything was going to happen. I'm just going to put her up there just in case she is. Alright. So, we can take a look at the possible lane comps. Yeah, it does look like Annie's going to go top. Okay, so it's going to be Nidalee top, as played by AF Legendary, versus Annie, played by AF Bella. Brand is going to be mid, played by IJustSoNoob, versus Zed, played by Hakubrother. The Vayne is going to be bottom, played by EdquiLang, versus Styx, playing Twitch. I think I know that name too. I'm not sure though. Alistar, played by Blobsplop1 or Blobsplop-L or Blobsplop-I. I'm not sure which. He's going to be against Blitzcrank, played by AF IJustSoNoob. I like that. He's playing iBlitzcrank. And finally, we've got the junglers. Udyr, played by Lexvink, versus Lee Sin, played by Drono. And no, it is not the legendary Udyr skin. This is just a different Udyr skin. So that's pretty surprising. I kind of expected, since this is the beginning, you know, legendary Udyr just recently got released. So I kind of expected that it would be a legendary Udyr, but apparently not. So that's kind of surprising to me. And Annie and Nidalee both just doing a little bit of harass on each other. The stun is up for Annie. I like how you can see that. And she went ahead and used it. Don't blame her, there's not really much she could do right now. Anyway, Twitch and Vayne are mostly about even. The poison plus expunge from... oh no, he doesn't have expunge. He actually went ambush first. So I guess that was just from poison alone. Not bad. When he gets expunged, he'll start doing a lot more damage. And he'll start being a lot more deadly. But we'll have to see when that happens. Brand is just doing a little bit of damage there to the Zed. It looks like he managed to land at least one of his spells. Probably his... W, but I'm not sure. But Alistar really wants to go in on this. If he can pump him into the wall, actually can land up pumping him over the wall. No, he does not. Okay, so Vayne was able to go in. There is the second stun from her. Blitzcrank tried to pull her, but he was able. She actually dodged it. So doing so, it did mean that she was not able to take down Twitch, but you know she survived. So that's good. Now Blitzcrank is DC'd. Hopefully he'll be back soon. I don't know. I was just trying to record a game of one of the pro players down in Brazil, and the red team DC'd on there as well. The red team support, actually. So I'm not going to be uploading that one. And if he doesn't reconnect, I probably won't upload this one either. But in that case, you won't see it. So if you're seeing this, hey, he reconnected. Spoilers. Yeah. So that does mean that Twitch is going to have to be super cautious until he gets back, if he gets back. There we go. He is back. So Twitch had to play super cautious, and he's still going to have to play super cautious until he gets back up here. But on the plus side, he didn't stay disconnected, and that makes me happy. I really hate those games. That's why I'm just not uploading that other game. I actually stopped casting it a while through because the Jarvan on the enemy team also ended up giving up. So it was pretty depressing. It happens, you know. That's the way solo queue and pretty much any game works. You're gonna have DCs. People have connection issues. People have emergencies come up. And it happens. It's a terrible thing. It's really annoying when it happens to you, but you just have to move on and get on with it. Sometimes you can come back and pull off a wonderful 4 versus 5, but that is very rare. It's very rare indeed. So Blitzcrank finally made it back into the lane, which is great. He's going to go ahead and ward this up, which is a very good idea on his part. But Blitzcrank says, or Alistar says, no, I don't care. I'm going to ward, pink ward it, and there goes your ward. But there goes a second DC this game, and Annie has DC'd. She's actually 2 levels behind Nidalee, which is kind of surprising. Again, I hope she comes back. Come on, Annie. You can do this. I don't know what the deal is tonight. I don't know if the servers are going crazy or just people are having very bad luck. Because usually, I mean, if the previous one had been on NA, I might have thought it was the servers. But the previous game that I cast, like I said, was in Brazil. And those are completely separate servers. And I kind of doubt that both NA and Brazil servers are going to be funky at the same time. They don't really intertwine that much, so... yeah, we'll have to see, though. Looks like Zed actually got pretty low there. I'm not sure what Udyr is doing, just counter jungling from the looks of it. He is indeed. Brand got pretty low there. What happened there? Oh! Okay, so they both ignited each other, and that Q, I believe it was able to take Brand down just before Brand killed Zed. So Zed actually got the first blood there, and Brand got the immediate second blood. And yes, Annie did indeed reconnect, which is great. That's exactly what I wanted to see. Still don't know why there's so many connection issues going on tonight, but hopefully that's the end of it for this. So she's probably going to go ahead and buy... what is this? Doran's Blade and Ruby... is she going AD Annie? Actually, probably Bruiser Annie. Wow. Did not even notice that at the beginning, but yeah, it does look like she is going Bruiser Annie. That is completely unexpected. I didn't even notice. I'm kind of surprised. I'm looking forward to seeing how well it does, though. She does have a ridiculous range, so she is able to do really well harassing in lane and everything. But, I don't know. It seems like it wouldn't be very good late game, and now that she is far behind like this, I don't know. We'll have to see how it goes. Oh, I missed that CS. Ooh, in comes the Lee Sin. Misses his Q, though, and RF Legendary is able to dodge pretty much everything else. So Lee Sin's gonna go ahead and go back. No, he was interrupted by that, by the burn from the trap. So he is gonna go ahead and walk away now, though. And down bottom, looks like Blitzcrank and Twitch are both low, but Vayne is also low. Let's go and see what happened there. Just a slow thing? Yeah, it pretty much was. Blitzcrank took quite a few hits there from Vayne. Twitch was going in on her. He took a little bit as well, but not nearly as much as the Blitzcrank did out of that. Then Twitch was able to do his expunge and do a decent amount of damage to them, but not enough to put either one of them into the danger zone. Mostly, it's about even, really. I mean, both supports are pretty much about even, and both AD carries are about even. No wards in river, so now would be an excellent time for either jungler to gank. Ooh, let's see this. What's he doing out there? Oh, he just had to go ahead and proxy. It's a little farther back. Okay, there we go. So there is the Lee Sin going back, and apparently she decided to proxy right after that. There we go. She clears that out, goes in here, and as her minions come up, she runs by and just goes to proxy. It's probably not the best idea, knowing that she did just see Lee Sin here, but she probably thought, or he actually, probably thought that because he saw Lee Sin going back, it's going to be safe. Surprise! Not so much. Lee Sin goes in, he actually kind of, I don't know if he lagged out or what there, so he did not immediately go back and hit her again, misses that Q, so she is actually going to escape this, and she's coming back up here to Annie, probably going to toss a spear her way. Nope, decided against it. Alright, down mid, these guys, oh actually Zed is the only one that's low at the moment, but honestly Zed I think scales better late game, especially in diamond games where people tend to dodge things pretty well. So while yes, Brand is doing very well right now, we'll have to see how well he does later when his champion fairly well falls off. Udyr appears as counter jungling here. Did he get a blue there? I think he did. Let's go back just a little. Still don't know. Okay, so yeah, he did manage to get that blue. Counter jungled that right off of Lee Sin. Lee Sin's gonna come down. And it's not going to be there. On the plus side, for the red team, none of their team members actually need blue when it comes to mana and such as that. So they're not going to be too hurt from this, but the XP loss is actually still going to hurt. Just not going to be quite as nasty as it would have been. So Udyr's waiting around here, possibly to go in, and it looks like he did go ahead and come in, but not really able to do too much. That's one of the problems with Udyr. He doesn't really have any big gap closers. He's got that rush, he's got that speed, but it's not enough a lot of times. People are still able to kite away and get out of that with no problem. Andy, it looks like, was forced to go back yet again, and Nidalee is actually just sitting here proxying again. Gonna be safe this time while Udyr gives blue buff to the Brand. Great move on that part because Brand obviously needs it, and Udyr already has it, so hey, why not, right? There we go. Blue buff goes to Brand, and Brand is going to have a much better time against Zed. Which honestly wasn't a problem before, so Zed's probably not very happy. But he is coming down for a gank. Again, no wards here, which is pretty unusual for a diamond level game. I'm kind of surprised at the complete lack of wards here. So Zed's going to be able to come in here completely surprised. And in he goes. The Blitzcrank manages to pull that Vayne, so there we go. Zed ults the Vayne, down she goes to actually Lee Sin, interestingly enough. And now Alistar's trying to get out. I think he's going to be fine. He is forced to flash out, and nobody died in the red team. They managed to get that flash from Alistar, as well as getting a kill on that Vayne, which is great for them. Now they're going to go for Dragon, and there's not really much the blue team can do. Udyr's up here counter jungling, which means he's not going to be able to get here in time to get rid of or counter this Dragon. So they're going to go ahead and go in on that mid tower. They know they've lost that Dragon, so they're going to go ahead and do what they can to make it worth it. Udyr does have Tiger Forms, and he does manage to take down that tower. Yeah, I noticed earlier he actually started Tiger Forms. Pretty unusual. There we go. Brand got pulled there. That ulti bounced around a lot, but it didn't do a ton of damage. And Brand went down to Twitch, which is not what you want to see at all. RF Legendary here, still just proxying the wave. So Annie's forced to CS under tower. Actually, no, she's not even doing it under tower. She's just holding him out here and saying, why not? Interestingly, I'm kind of surprised by what she has. She does not have very much, even though she went back there. I guess her CS is only 33, so that is why. She is not getting enough CS, or was not. Now she's probably doing a lot better. I don't know. I mean, she's taking a lot of damage from this proxy waving, or proxying her own wave like that, trying to offset the Nidalee. So she's going to be forced to go back yet again and miss out on more CS, and that's terrible news. I think it'd be better, more efficient to farm under the tower. I don't know. Another gank coming in here from Lee Sin. Maybe, maybe not. Looks like he is going to go ahead and fall back. These guys kind of had a sixth sense there, and they said, okay, we're going to go back. Nidalee's coming up, and she's probably going to go in on this Annie if Annie doesn't go back immediately, because she is low. Yeah, she is going to go ahead and go back, and she's going to escape this. Udyr going in, doing a little bit of, actually running now from the Lee Sin. I was about to say doing some damage, but didn't really do much damage at all. He does go ahead and stun that Lee Sin. In comes the Brand, manages to hit Lee Sin with that ability, but the Zed comes in, and that ulti from Zed took the Brand down. And no assist for Lee Sin, but honestly, that's great news for Zed. Not good news for Brand. Almost said that. Nope. So there we go. A little bit of harass going from Vayne onto the Twitch there. And now the Annie's finally getting back to lane. She's 7, whereas Nidalee is 10. So she is way behind here. And she's not having a good time at all. Probably because of that build. That's a very strange build. It looks like she's now switching into Rod of Ages. So I guess she just started with a Doran's Blade just to help her with CS. But obviously it's not really helping. Not enough. Let's go down there. There we go. Twitch uses ulti there, doing quite a bit of damage to the Vayne. Oh, they went in the line for a second there. And there we go. Down goes the Vayne to Twitch. Used his expunge to take her down. Now he went invisible to go ahead and get away from that alley. Alley's probably wanting to punch him under the tower, but that's not going to happen. Oh, the pull from Blitzcrank means that the Alistar goes down to Twitch as well with no problem whatsoever. So Zed was forced back. Brand is now back in lane. Udyr is going back as well. And Annie is yet again taking a decent amount of damage here. She's trying to protect that tower, but honestly, she's taking so much damage that I'm not sure it's really worth it. And she is still at 52 CS. So she's really not doing too well against this Nidalee. I have no idea why she went with this build. It just does not seem to be very effective whatsoever. Man. Yeah, she lost her tower there as well, and now Nidalee is actually behind her. There was a tower down here, so that one goes down. They're now going in on the Udyr. I don't think they're going to be able to take Udyr down. Udyr is very, very strong. And if he gets that stun on, Vayne can come in and go ahead and rip them to shreds. She's going to go in on them now, and they are both running away. No, she is forced back because of that slow from the cask. Very nice move by Twitch, saving both him and Lee Sin. Annie's on her way back out. Does she have an item? She does finally have that blasting wand, so she's going to be a bit better at CS. The only thing I can think of is that maybe they mistakenly forgot to trade or something. Maybe Zed wanted to trade with Annie, so Annie has Zed runes or something. That's the only thing I can think of, because I have no idea why she would be here with this. Seems like a lot of damage for what she is. I don't think that's natural. So I'm thinking that Zed and Annie were probably going to trade, and it did not end up happening. Actually, we could probably look. Zed, does he have AP? Zed does have 5 AP. Doesn't necessarily mean that they didn't trade, but I have a feeling that's what it was. It was an attempted trade that ended up falling short and really hurting both of them. Although Zed is definitely coming back now, whereas Annie, not so much. Annie's having a problem still. But she's getting free farm up here, at least to some extent. Only at 68, so that's what I'm saying, to some extent. They're going in on the Vayne here. The cask missed, the pull missed from the Blitzcrank, but she's still taking a lot of damage from that. There's the expunge, forcing her back, but she's not going to go down. Nidalee's going in on Lee Sin, who jumps to his ward to get out of that. He's going to survive with no problem. And now Nidalee's just kind of roaming through the jungle here. I guess she's going to go ahead and proxy over here. She's just going proxy Nid. Yeah, there we go. I'm going to go ahead and proxy 2 waves at once. Or gonna run away now? I don't know what he's doing. He's just kind of chilling here. I guess he's gonna die. Goodbye. No, we'll see. There is the Annie ulti, but it did not have a stun or anything. So it looks like the Nidalee actually is going to escape, which kind of surprising to me. Oh, Blitzcrank manages to pull her, knocks her up. In comes the Lee Sin, and she goes down. So as I was sitting there saying, hey, yeah, she's going to escape. Good job. No, just kidding. She died. Nice pull from Blitzcrank. That's all I've got to say to that. In comes 2 members of the red team wanting to go in on this Brand, but the Alistar just said nope, punted that Zed away, and the Brand's going to be fine. No problem whatsoever. Red ping on Dragon, though, which is warded by the blue team, so if the red team does decide to go in on it, blue team will know, and they're probably going to head over there immediately, although I'm not sure they'll be able to get there in time, because these guys actually do have quite a bit of damage. Brand is going to try. I have a feeling he's going to try to steal it. He did try to steal it, but he did not manage to do so. Lee Sin managed to get the smite off just right. Now Lee Sin's going in on Brand, and there is the stun. Now he is stunned there. The stun from Udyr as well, and he just melted to Brand there, because Brand was able to get that stun off. Very nice on him. Twitch versus Vayne here. Who will win? I have a feeling it's going to be Vayne. It is going to be Vayne. In comes the Blitzcrank, though, and I think she might win. No, she actually made him fall. No. Well, we'll see. We'll see. There we go. He's running away now. Yeah. So, yeah, she actually did end up winning. She would have won that one, too. I think she won it thanks to a flash, but even still, I'm not sure why there's a whole bunch of pings on Blitzcrank. Oh, he is way out, actually. He may end up going down. Yep. Down he goes, but it wasn't executed. So he does not give the kill to Vayne. Good move on him. This tower actually went down a while ago, and the red team is now defending it to the best of their abilities. I have a feeling they're going to lose this tower, though, because they're not going to be able to get there in time. And these two are actually waiting here on the off chance that Twitch does come to try to defend it. I have a feeling he's not going to, because it is so low, but he may come out this far. to go in on minions, and Udyr, Alistar, and Nidalee are all coming in behind him. He's going in on Vayne, and now he's going to go ahead and use that stealth to try to get out of this. No, he comes out of the stealth because of that stun, I guess, from Udyr, so he is going to go down. Not bad at all. He had no idea what was happening. No wards in his jungle, so he was completely caught by surprise. Annie up top has finally reached 90 CS, not quite at 100. That's not terrible, but compared to most Diamond players, it's really not good. But if it was indeed a failed switch, I guess I don't really blame her. Him, whatever, I don't even know. It's not what he was expecting, and he's probably not used to CSing on that champion. This tower went down, and the red team is now having to defend their inhibitor tower here. It looks like they are going to do it. In comes the Lee Sin, and they're not going to be able to take these guys down. There's 4 of them, 3 of them. Yes, they have the tower, but they were keeping them a little bit out. In comes the Twitch as stealth, though. Tosses that cask out. Only lands it on the Alistar. Vayne took down the Annie, so we'll go take a look at that. Yeah, we'll do that now. Annie's up here just farming away, getting her CS. She's almost at 100. Oh, missed that CS, so she did not reach 100 off of that. She's going to go ahead and go in on this tower because she thinks she's safe, but no, in comes the Vayne, and right about there, Annie knows she is toast. Yeah, down she went. She just melted there. There's nothing she can do versus that Vayne. Even as she managed to land a stun, Vayne has such great chase that she still would have died. No tower till here, she definitely would have died. Here we go. Oh, nice pull from EdquiLang there, managing to get that Nidalee under the tower. Nidalee goes down to Lee Sin, and unfortunately for the red team, Lee Sin went down to Brand. That ulti was able to take him down. So it's still even, but the Zed is back now, and he is at full health. We're letting Twitch go back to heal as well. In goes the Zed. I think that was actually his ulti. Yeah, he went ahead and ultied the Brand. I think Brand is going to go down. Brand does go down. Now Zed's trying to get out of this or take down the Alistar. Double kill there. Now he's going in, taking down the Udyr. EdquiLang is here to help. Popped him up. And the Brand, or the Alistar does go down to Annie. Or not Alistar, Udyr. Udyr goes down to Annie. But Udyr was able to take down EdquiLang before he died. So that is Annie's first kill of the game. Still not quite at 100 CS. There we go, 101 CS. Congratulations, Annie. So yeah, this is approximately silver level CS. I mean, a lot of times that's what you see, 20-minute, 100 CS. So again, I'm thinking it's got to be a failed trade. I'll stop saying that now because I've said it. Vayne is grabbing this red buff here. I think she's going to get that with no problem. Yeah, she does go ahead and get it. Lee Sin's trying to chase her down, but that's not going to happen. I think she could win even if he had caught her. So that would probably have been a bad idea. Annie's now walking away. I wonder... A while back, I was watching a stream of somebody who played pretty much only Annie, and he went... Rod of Ages, and I don't remember what his second item was. I wonder if it's the same person. It's not the same name, but it's possible he went through a name change. So I have no idea. EdquiLang, it looks like it's thinking about going in on Udyr, but Udyr's a little too fast. Ooh, nice Q there from the Lee Sin. Gonna go ahead and probably slow down that Udyr. Indeed he did. He's got the entire blue team on him, but now the blue team turned. Nice stun there from the Annie on that Nidalee. Nidalee is going to go down to this, and the rest of the purple team, or blue team, is going in on the Annie. Annie is going to escape this, though. Lee Sin came in doing some damage. That Nidalee actually didn't die, by the way. I lied. In comes the Zed again. The Twitch was able to take down the Brand. Vayne took down the Annie, and now Zed's trying to take down the Vayne, but that did not end up happening. Now the Lee Sin's in a bit of trouble. They're trying to take down the Udyr again. That's not going to happen. Udyr is way too tanky. There's the flash from Twitch getting out of that. He is stealthed as well, so he's going to take off this way. Nice escape on his part. He is going to live. Unless she's able to get to him. No, she does not. She goes the wrong way. So Vayne's just going to go ahead and steal that blue buff, and Twitch is going to live. Nice escape by Twitch, just running right by them. I like that a lot. So, I am kind of surprised Nidalee did not die. Actually, I would like to see why. How did Zed not kill her? A little bit too far. that's where this all happened. Going in on the Udyr, they immediately turned on the Nidalee as soon as they realized they were there. Annie was close, so she has that stun up. Immediately landed the stun, bam! The Blitzcrank misses pull. There we go. Zed is still chasing her down. His ulti ticked, and he actually just chose not to go back in and chose to go back and help his team instead. So that's why she didn't die. That's kind of that. I thought for sure she was a goner, but he ended up turning around and just kind of throwing his life away to Vayne instead. Not intentionally, but he ended up coming out at just the wrong position right as the team fight was going sour for his team. And he ended up dying for it, so he got nothing for that because he could have had he got that Nidalee. But you know what they say, hindsight is 20/20. Had he known that that was going to happen, I bet you he wouldn't have done that. You betcha. Alright, so there we go. There's that awesome escape from Twitch again. I like that one a lot. Now, Vayne, I don't know if she's thinking about giving blue buff to somebody. Yeah, she's just going to hang there. And I guess she's going to go ahead and give it to Udyr. Good idea. Udyr is pretty mana hungry with his stance dancing. And usually by now he's okay, but it's definitely a good thing for him to have it. Kind of like a Moo Moo. A Moo Moo can survive without it, but if he can get it, he's going to be a whole lot better. Yeah, she is up to 120 CS now. Getting a bit higher. Not bad at all. Well, actually it is still pretty bad, but I'm going to say it's not bad. It'd be nice. It's a ping from the blue team on Dragon. It is pretty much warded from the red team. I mean, the Dragon itself isn't warded, but they're not going to be able to get to it without going through a red ward. Yeah, it's the red ward wheel picked them up there. So, not going to happen unknowingly. Say that. Now it looks like these two just got caught out of position. Zed and Lee Sin are trying to get out. There's the kick from Lee Sin. Now he's going to, tried to jump to red buff, but red buff is gone. Zed's doing his best to get out of this. He's getting really low. Okay, the flash comes out, and it looks like he is going to escape. Nice pull from Blitzcrank there, pulling that Udyr back. And now in goes the Twitch on the Udyr. Twitch is melting, though. And the Nidalee actually took down Annie. So Bran went and took down the Twitch. Not bad from the blue team. And Blitzcrank managed to escape. Zed managed to escape. And what is Lee Sin doing? Why did you go back there? That was a terrible place to go back. He didn't die at least, but that was a terrible place to go back. Zed's ulti is back up, so I have a feeling he's about to go for Brand. There we go. Called that one. He is indeed. The stun comes out from Brand. Oh, there is the Zhonya's. But I think it's not going to be enough. He's still going to die. He does die, but he takes the Zed down before going down. So that ended up being a 1-for-1, which is not bad at all. Considering I'm pretty sure... no, his ulti was off cooldown. He's got a really short cooldown apparently. He's got a lot of CDR. Yeah, he's got the Morellonomicon. And yeah, that gives him a lot of CDR, so... That right there makes his ulti a whole lot easier to use. Not so much easier to use. You know what I mean? It'll be up a lot more. And he's still just walking around. Whee! Red pinging Baron. Oh, they're just saying to ward it would be my guess. Not too much Blitzcrank can do, honestly, because there's a lot of wards out here. If he goes to try to ward that, he's gonna die. And that will actually probably prompt the blue team to go ahead and grab Baron. Not bad there. Oh, the Alistar got pulled back, but he's Alistar and he's tanky. Vayne took down the Twitch. Take a look at that. Take a look at that right now. What exactly happened to Twitch? How did he go down like that? So he's here farming. I have a feeling he went up there to go help, didn't he? Oh, he did. He's going up and punching against the wall. Boom! Yeah, I have a feeling that was a routing issue, and he just melted to her, and now she's going up here to help with them. Alistar, of course, is tanking that the entire time, and he doesn't really care. Zed goes down also to the Vayne, and now Blitzcrank's in a little bit of trouble. Got stunned there. The mana shield pops. He is still alive, but I don't think he's going to be alive for too long. Nidalee is going in. She does manage to take him out. And this tower's still alive, but yeah, it's only got 2 people guarding it. There is the ulti from Annie, but all that did was get Udyr a nice little Annie. A nice little bear kill. A little bit of extra CS for him. She's going to go ahead and go back. Probably buy something. Yeah, there we go. The Rylai's Crystal. I definitely think this is that person. I don't remember that name anymore, but this is definitely the same build, and of course Annie. So the only different thing about the build would be that Doran's. I guess that was just to help with the CSing, but I don't know. I don't know that it was really, I don't know that it helped enough. Nice ult from Brand there, followed immediately by Zhonya. She managed to take down that Annie. And now he's actually going to live. I like his Zhonyas. He keeps Zhonyasing the Zed's ultimate. So he does not end up getting the kill. Down goes the Twitch to Vayne, and it looks like this is probably going to be GG for the red team in the blue team's favor. Maybe not quite yet. Maybe not quite yet. We'll have to see. The respawn timers, I think, might be a little bit too low for that. Or too low for that. Yeah, it is getting pretty close, though, as they did manage to get that inhibitor down. And now, I wonder if they're going to go ahead and go for Baron. They are warding this up, so they can go for Baron. I just don't know if they're going to. Why? Apparently, I'm going to hear Zhonya's around Brand until he goes and uses it again. Because, you know what? Why not, League of Legends? Why not? Let's just play the Zhonya's sound forever. Gotta love how there's, you know, the small bugs like that. Vayne just took down the Zed. Now she's going on the Lee Sin. And in comes the Annie to help as well. She does take down the Lee Sin. Now she's going in trying to take down the Annie. Annie goes down as well. No, Annie flashes out. But Vayne flashes and down goes the Annie. There is a nice triple kill there for the Vayne. And she's just so fed now. She just does not even care. She's just going to take down everybody. There is the pull from EdquiLang pulling that. Actually, I don't know if he pulled her or she jumped him. But he's getting pretty low. If that... Okay, that mana shield was just enough to save him. Now they're going in on Twitch. Twitch is going to die, though, because, you know, Vayne. And now it is not looking very good at all for the red team. I have a feeling this is not going to be a victory for the red team. It's entirely possible that they end up turning it around, but I kind of doubt it. I have a feeling these guys are actually on a team together or something, because they're both AF. AF Bella and AF IJustSoNoob. Probably duo queued. Well, no, actually, I think I can check that while we're watching these guys do that. Alright, so yeah, AF Bella and AF IJustSoNoob are indeed duo queued. Also, so are Alistar and Brand. That's interesting. Not really surprised about those two, given the fact that they are both AF people. And we're still hearing Zhonya's. Brand of the Forever Zhonya's. I think that's what I'll call this. Brand of the Forever Zhonya's. So yeah, that's where this. That's where the title of this movie, or this particular match, came from. As long as I don't forget, you'll see it soon. Oh, nice kick there from Lee Sin, kicking that Vayne back in. And she ends up going down, and Annie was able to take her down. Udyr took down Twitch, though, so that ended up being a 1-for-1. But the raid boss Vayne went down. Brand is now trying to keep alive using his skills of doom. And I think he actually made... Oh, there we go, Zhonya's, real Zhonya's. Does that mean it's gone? No. No, I still have to hear Zhonya's. Dang it. Okay, well, I was really hoping that him using Zhonya's would mean I didn't have to hear anymore. But it really is the never-ending Zhonya's. So there we go. I guess that's how it's going to be. I'm not sure what this guy's doing. What are you doing? What are you doing, man? Nidalee's chasing her tail, and Zed is just kind of chilling with her. These guys are defending their base, which is good. And if Zed doesn't move soon, he's probably going to die. Because Udyr's waiting here for him. Brand is on his way up, and these guys are here, so he could probably die right now. But he's just... And there's these zombies. No, they're all going to dance together. Okay, so while the rest of the red team defends their towers up here and tries to save their base, which I'm actually not sure is going to happen. This tower's going to go down. Nope, it does end up being saved. Ah, here comes another wave, though. I think it may go down. And dance party. Dance. Oh, who's that? Why'd he do that? He jumped into range of Nidalee. Interrupted her dance so that she could attack him. Anyway, back to the base. And they're defending this base for all they can. Oh, down goes the first turret. Down goes the second turret. Yes. And now the base is under attack. Trying to take down that Vayne, but all that did is bait them away from that. And Zed's still here with them. Dance, 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 dance. back to Vayne. Killing the Twitch, killing the Lee Sin. And Annie looks like she's going to escape. But nice attempt there from the Blitzcrank trying to pull that guy. Are they going to take him down before it ends? No! He lives! How much health? 15. Actually, hold on. Let's go see that again. I want to see exactly how much health this guy ends with.
Has been destroyed.
Going back got rid of it. It's not never ending anymore. Excellent. It is gone. Okay, so let's see. I've got my selectors on him. This is where all that interesting stuff happens up here. Down goes the Twitch. Down goes the Lee Sin. Almost done, yeah. Boom. And Annie escapes, of course, as we mentioned. And there we go. Now let's see what happens with these guys. Oh, he actually hit Baron, so Baron is hitting on Nidalee, but she's not taking too much damage from that, actually. And there we go. It's getting low. Yes, in it goes. And 4 health, actually. Wow. So, really don't know what was happening down there. That was kind of weird. But, Everlasting Zhonya's. Brand with the Everlasting Zhonyas. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look at the items and CS here. We've got Nidalee, RF Legendary, who has 227 CS and is 425, versus Annie with 150 CS and is 263. Nidalee's got Iceborne Gauntlet, Warmog's Armor, Sunfire Cape, and a Ninja Tabby versus Rylai's Crystal Scepter, Rod of Ages, Sorcerer's Shoes, and Negatron. By the way, that's not actually 0, it just doesn't show. Zed has 202 CS versus Brand with 228. He is 5'6'3" versus 7'6'4". They're actually not too far apart there, but yeah, Brand's definitely ahead. Zed has Blade of the Ruined King, Last Whisper, Hex Drinker, Mercury's Treads, and Rejuvenation Bead. Actually, that right there, that's what kept him alive to 5 health there, I think. Judging by the cooldown on that. Actually, no, that's way too far. I don't even know. Brand has Rabadon's, Zhonya's Hourglass, of course, as you all know, Morellonomicon, Sorcerer's Shoes, Blasting Wand, and Doran's Ring. We've got Twitch with 144 CS versus Vayne with 216. She's 1344 versus 483. He's got Blade of the Ruined King, Sword of the Divine, and Berserker's Greaves with the Home Guard enchant. That is not much at all. Whereas she's got Infinity Edge, Blade of the Ruined King, Phantom Dancer, Quicksilver Sash, Berserker's Greaves, no enchant, and Doran's Blade. Blitzcrank has 39 CS versus Alistar with 20. He is 139 versus 029. Slightly better in the gold-wise for the Blitzcrank there, but he also gave up more gold. He's got Iceborne Gauntlet, Philosopher's Stone, Tear of the Goddess, and Boots of Speed. No wards. No surprise there, because he can't get out. Alistar has Shirelia's, Ruby Sightstone, Mercury's Treads, Brawler's Gloves, and a Dagger. What the heck? Anyway, finally we've got Lee Sin with 109 CS versus Udyr with 129 CS. Lee Sin is 354 versus the 317 for Udyr. And he's got Spirit of the Ancient Golem, Ruby Sightstone, Mercury's Treads, no enchant, Emblem of Valor, Doran's Blade, and a Ruby Crystal versus Spirit of the Ancient Golem, of course. Aegis of the Legion, Giant's Belt, Boots of Swiftness, Warden's Mail, and a Doran's Blade. So that is the end of this game. Glad we don't have to hear his everlasting Zhonyas anymore. And I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I shall see you guys next time. Have a good night. Bye. By the way, don't have any dreams about Zhonyas. That would be bad.